Come gather around people wherever you roam, and admit that the waters around you grow, and accept it that soon you'll be drenched to the bone. If your time to you is worth saving, well, you better start swimming or you'll sink like a stone, 'cause the times they are changing.
Come writers and critics who prophesize with your pen, keep your eyes wide, the chance won't come again. Don't speak too soon, for the wheel's still in a spin. There's no telling who that it's naming. For the losing now will be later to win, and the times they are changing. Come senators, congressmen, please heed the call. Don't stand in the doorway, don't block up the hall. For he who gets hurt will be he who has stalled. There's a battle outside and it's raging. It'll soon shake your windows and rattle your walls, for the times they are changing. Come mothers and fathers throughout the land, don't criticize what you can't understand. Your sons and your daughters, they're beyond your command. Your old road is rapidly aging. Please get out of the new one if you can't lend a hand, for the times they are changing. For the times they are changing. For the times they are changing. For the times they are changing.
Hi everyone, and happy Sunday! I'm so glad to be with you tonight for our season finale of Digital Arts on the Hill. You just heard father-son duo John and Chris Kelly performing a gorgeous rendition of Bob Dylan's The Times They Are Changing. Next is a special showcase by members of the UVA Aerial Dance Club. Geronda Miller-Bryant and Abby Palco of the UVA Women's Center offer poetry readings that are fitting and uplifting for the times, featuring illustrations by UVA alum Kirsten Heinrich. And finally, ending our show tonight is music professor Joel Rubin with a beautiful piece on the clarinet. As always, thanks so much for being here with us, and enjoy tonight's show.
Dawn Revisited by Rita Dove. Imagine you wake up with a second chance. The blue jay hawks his pretty wares, and the oak still stands, spreading glorious shade. If you don't look back, the future never happens. How good to rise in sunlight and the prodigal smell of biscuits, eggs, and sausage on the grill. The whole sky is yours to write on, blown open to a blank page. Come on, shake a leg. You'll never know who's down there frying those eggs if you don't get up and see.
Three Times My Life Has Opened by Jane Hirschfield. 3 times my life has opened, once into darkness and rain, once into what the body carries at all times within it and starts to remember each time it enters into the act of love, once to the fire that holds all. These 3 were not different. You will recognize what I am saying, or you will not. But outside my window all day, a maple has stepped from her leaves like a woman in love with winter, dropping the colored silks. Neither are we different in what we know. There is a door. It opens, then it is closed. But a slip of light stays like a scrap of unreadable paper left on the floor, or the one red leaf the snow releases in March.
All right, folks, and with that, we'll wrap up our second season. It's so hard to believe that it's come to a close, but rest assured we will be back in 2021, so please keep those submissions coming. You can visit arts.virginia.edu/seekingartists to learn more. Thanks to everyone who made this season of Arts on the Hill possible. Huge thanks to President Ryan, Vice Provost for the Arts, Jody Kielbasa, Programs and Communications Director for UVA Arts, Emma Terry, and UVA Arts intern Veronica Merrill. I also want to give thanks to my colleague Matt Weber for making these shows possible every single week, to all the artists and art makers for showcasing your talents with us, and to you at home for sharing your Sunday evenings. It has been such a joy to continue celebrating and uplifting the arts in this time. Now, until next season, take care, everyone.